legislation, there's not really a lot you can do about it in most circumstances. So I can honestly, hand on heart, say that causes me a lot more consumer backlash than very intelligently pricing up where you can do.
A couple of the other things that we have also implemented is that we maintain a stable entry price point across all our productions. So our D-reserve pricing remains the same and is not subject to demand-based pricing. And moving to a per-performance model has also allowed us a bit more flexibility in those entry points. So whilst we may see a Friday night performance with a $40 premium on tickets, a Tuesday evening performance may only have a $10 premium or in fact not have been increased at all. So it does allow some flexibility in terms of pricing if people are wanting to access those shows.
And it's another tool for the sellers too, because as they become more experienced with working, you know, in this kind of framework, they're able to push flexible people towards those less occupied performances and let the high demand ones romp at home at the higher price.
And the other exclusion that we have is also on our subscription tickets. So our subscription packages themselves are not subject to demand, and similarly any additional tickets that subscribers purchase throughout the year are not subject to demand. So subscribers are sort of getting a bit of a double whammy benefit there as well. Just in terms of what's next for us, because we've now moved to this per-performance model, there'll be opportunities within individual performances in productions which might otherwise not have seen demand-based pricing last year. So, for example, Friday and Saturday evenings will probably be subject to demand-based pricing almost across the board. Analysis has indicated to us that demand-based pricing on a price zone level would provide optimal revenue maximisation, but we're not quite ready for that just yet. That would require a lot of work. Some experimental rescaling, so shifting our zone boundaries, our ABC reserves. We've put this in place for our 50th anniversary gala season, which is taking place at Arts Centre Melbourne this year. Because that's not subject to renewable subscriber seating, it's left us with a really blank canvas to do some testing on. So we've actually not just expanded the price boundaries, but also really shifted where our price zones sit. So, for example, our lowest price tickets are now sitting in the most visible areas of the house that we can see from hot seat reporting, are often the last to fill. And so far that's really proving to give some positive results in terms of house fill patterns on a production which is quite expensive. And also we really need to think about how we're communicating our pricing strategies, because up to this point we've really been fairly quiet in the way that we communicate it. So do we need to really broadcast it more plainly that we work to a demand model if we want to truly influence